good evening, everybody. This is your girl, Miss Bev, with another video. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything, guys. Thank you for your love, for your respect. Thank you for all your comments, your good vibes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all the people who have joined recently. Thank you and welcome to the family. All right, guys, so it's Wednesday, beautiful Wednesday, guys. It is Wednesday and I'm here and I'm alive and you're here, you're watching, and you're going to be giving a like to the video and you are going to share a video or two or more because you want to see Miss Bev continue to grow. Again, I will never be ungrateful. I'll never forget all of you who have started out with me and supported me and taught me so much to help me build this little channel. And for those of you who believed in me that it would have continued to grow, thank you so much. And those of you who stuck with me, whether it was exciting content, whether it was singing and whether it was dancing or poetry or cooking or just talking to you. Thank you. And now I'm here in Jamaica with most of you, and it is an awesome feeling to be here. It is an awesome feeling. Yesterday I celebrated, is it yesterday or the day before? 1 full month. And it feels good because you're coming back and not knowing what to expect, and the heat was going to be one of my biggest things. I really love the coolness, and I know back home $199 a month or 220 something a month for electricity, it didn't bite as much because you had the income, you had the resources, and so I just left the air on 70 or 68 all summer long. Then you come here and I am like waiting to see this bill, to see what it will look like, in order to just be comfortable. When you're in the house, it's just for me, guys. It's just for me. I've always liked a little cooler, like the inside of the house a little bit cooler. My husband doesn't. He likes the heat. I can't stand the heat. But I adjusted well. I think I adjusted well, and I am enjoying it. I'm sweating. I'm cooling my body down, and it feels good. It feels good. I remembered when I would come home, and when I used to go to where Donnie's family was, and you showered, and my God, you're soaking wet. But now with the air conditioning, then I put it on, I shower, and I just finished showering and see my body is not sweating. I am cool. So I'm giving thanks for every blessing, guys. I don't care how the blessing looks or how it sounds. I'm just grateful for every single blessing. I love the comments when you guys make the comments and just taking the time to leave those comments. I really look forward to it. One of the greatest news, guys, is this. Look. What's that, guys? We got internet. We got internet, guys. I mean, yesterday I was here and I was so I was so happy. I said, Flo, it's here. And the guy said, it's the first time we have ever made a connection where somebody was so happy to see us. But I really wanted to have it. I mean, I'm not alone. I have Kayla with me for the time being, and so I want her to be comfortable. Yeah, we don't get a lot on it because I don't even know if we get Jamaican stuff on it. I have Roku, and I'm using my Roku. So we're looking at videos, and I like my Jamaican revival music, so we're better to play them, but right here in Jamaica. So that's why Kayla and myself have been enjoying, and Rose is in the other room keeping cool and on her tablet. And I'm happy that it came, to give them something else. There's so many times you can go to the pool or go, you know, go flip around in the yard, but I like the balance. Whatever. I like the balance. It's the reality of the world we live in today. So I like the balance. A little of this, a little of that, and a little of that too. So good night, everybody. And yes, cable internet is here finally. Whole month, guys, a whole month, but it's here. So tonight the question is, guys, should it be Jamaica no problem, man, or Jamaica be patient, man? Which should it be, guys? Tell me in the comments what you think. Because if you're a returning resident, I'm telling you, you have to be so patient. You have to be so patient. You have to practice patience, because coming from somewhere, a developed place, and to coming back to where people, it's developing, and it's not easy. So which should it be? You really have to be patient. I cannot become impatient with the people. Yesterday, though, I became impatient only because this was a professional person, and this is a person that I plan and hope to. I said I want to volunteer in that school, and to give, you know, just to be supportive. Too old for them to hire me. I don't think they would hire me even as a substitute to come in and support them. So I think that whatever I do, it would have been voluntarily. But I have been speaking to the principal for about a week after I came back, and even made appointments to go up to register Kayla, and she would either be out shopping. She told me when they would be there in August. So I didn't call her the day because I thought they were going back to school. The school would be open for administration and for teachers to come in and set up their classrooms. Anyhow, when I spoke to her, she said that day when I called her, she was out doing errands. I set up an appointment with the taxi driver to come in and to bring us, and we had to cancel it because even we said, can we come at 10? Could you give us a time? She'll respond, and then it, like when you ask a question, it takes like forever before she responds, or she doesn't respond. So anyhow, we're here, and then another time we tried to go again, and she says, you don't have to worry because I secured a spot for her. So that's great. So then I did tell her that I shipped some stuff to give to the school. One of the things that she had shared with me when we went before, was it in June when I was here? We did go, and she said the resources are what they need, a lot of resources. So I packed, and I really packed a lot of resources for the school. So yesterday we logged like 3 or 4 bags of stuff up there, and it was just weird. As a principal, like, we went and we brought the things in, but she was, because I have like, I buy the big boxes of oatmeal from BJ's, and I was telling her they come with 2 big bags in them, in the boxes. So I have like enough oatmeal to last a year. But I asked her, I wanted to give one of the boxes to the school. I said, I don't know if you do breakfast in the mornings, but I have extra oatmeal I wanted to donate also. And she said, no, they don't do breakfast, so no. But everything else she was happy for. I even like volunteered to do some shirts for her and the staff. She told me her size, right? She told me what to put on it. But then she said she would have gotten the sizes for the other staff members. Until now, not one anything. So anyhow, I did her shirt and I brought it in. I don't even know if she noticed the shirt is in one of the bags, because she went, oh, I have to go to the Nuts Food because I'm expecting a package, and she was like, it's like we going there was like we sort of bothering her, and that wasn't good for me. I said, You are in a leadership position. You're supposed to be patient. And if we come with a student to meet you, what I expected, but guess what? I have to remember, guys, and remember, you got to remind me too, that you cannot expect from people what they don't have to give. In my head, in my thing, I see myself, if I have a new student come in with parents, I mean, sister, I don't know what role I am, maybe just a guardian or, the kid calls me grandma, so I have to play that role for her. But Sister Dawkins was there too, who is the adoptive mother for the kid. And we went in there with bearing gifts. Didn't ask for it, but you got a lot of supplies for the teachers, for yours, for the school. A lot of things, Still have more because Sister Dawkins had taken out one of the bags and left it at home. So when she comes back, she will bring that bag for us. So we can bring it up there too. But all she said, first of all, we wanted to register the kid that minute. And she was so busy wanting to go get her package that she wasn't even paying attention to us. She says, who is coming to school? We got Kayla and Rose. And we say, it's Kayla. You think she reached out, she shook her hand and welcome her to the school? Didn't happen. Then I told her we have brought the paperwork, we brought the papers. Why didn't you tell me all this time I'm calling you? Why couldn't you have said to me, I will need her immunization card. Listen, I haven't registered a kid in school for how many donkey years ago? My daughters. How am I going to know and remember that these things are needed? Sister Dawkins is a returning resident. She doesn't know either. She spent most of her years abroad, because she went up there when she was like 6 years old. So you're talking to two people who really wouldn't have an idea that that was needed. So now we got there. She needs the immunization card. We had brought copies, we made copies of the birth certificate. She wants the original copy of the birth certificate. And there was something else. So then there's paperwork to be filled in. I said, can we take the paper and fill it out since it looks like you're in a hurry? She says, no, Monday we can just get it done. Monday is the first day back to school, guys. It's the first day back to school. So when we go there Monday, we're going to go to a big church, and they're going to have that welcome back ceremony. But does that mean we'll have to sit outside and fill out our paperwork? Because I don't understand. School starts at 8:30, and again, if I didn't ask what time school starts, we wouldn't know that school starts at 8:30, and it's not going to be up at the school. It's going to be at the big church. I said, what the heck? I walked out of there just shaking my head like, you are the leader. You are a principal. You are in charge of teachers and children. And I just couldn't understand it. So then again, I asked, she didn't even say to Kayla, come let me take you to your classroom so you could see what it is. That's what I thought I would have done. A little girl comes in, I want her to feel welcomed. I'm going to show her her classroom and just let her get a good feeling before she starts. So I asked her where the classroom was, and she took me to the classroom. Well, she told me the number, and I walked down and I looked in the classroom. Nice classroom. I will be happy for her to learn there. But it was just interesting. It was just interesting. First time when we went, and I told her that I would want to come in and volunteer. And she was happy because she said they need the help. They need it. Because I think one teacher was teaching 2 different grade levels because each grade had 15 students, and they were not bringing in a full teacher, to just teach 15 kids. So she has to teach 2 curriculums, 2 grades. So as I sat in the office, and we sat in her office, I noticed numbers and bus, and some phone numbers. So I said, bus, you guys have buses to come into the school? She said, yeah. I said, those numbers are Or what? What bus? You have a school bus picking up kids? I should say yes. Those two numbers there are numbers of bus service for the bus services. So now when I was asked at the time, I didn't know I was gonna have Kayla, because I was just asked if I could keep her like the month I came down, like, and she was with me from the same night I came down. But once I'm getting excited, and I said, good, Kayla is company for me, and I don't mind, and I'm happy. And so now we're getting Kayla ready, and I'm asking now about the buses. She says, "Oh no, the buses are parents who chartered. They buy the buses to pick up their kids to come." I said, "You're kidding me?" So now I do have a taxi driver who I had asked about coming to pick her up in the mornings and then pick her back up in the evenings. So I'm still waiting for pricing and all of that for her, because there's no way I'm going to be able to get up every morning to bring her to school and to come back, and go back to get her. It can't happen. I need to walk. I need to get some meat off these bones. That's the whole idea of me being here, having, just enjoying life in my own way. Nothing exciting and loud, and mine is just easygoing and comfortable. So that was something that I was a little perturbed. I really wanted to say something to her, but then I have to keep reminding myself that if you don't have it to give, you can't give it. If you don't know it, then it doesn't make sense to even, it doesn't make sense. People have to know, and so they can extend themselves in the way they should. So that was one of my little pieces. And I also today was reading something, and it says, unless the Lord builds the house, we labor in vain. Again, if people don't have it to give, they can't give it. It doesn't matter what, because unless they know how, then it's all in vain. Unless the Lord builds the house, then it's in vain. And again, I look at it not only that, but I also look at, sometimes we get into friendships or whatever it is, and unless God is in it, unless God sanctifies it, it doesn't matter how hard we try, it's not going to work. And people could apologize some more, because a lot of times we do things and then we expect people, we use the word forgiveness in such a loose way, in such a way like they must always do the same thing, mess up over and over again, doing the same thing, and people must just stand up and must always be ready to, all right, I'm going to forgive. Yeah, it's 70 times 7. After that, it's done. And if it's different mistakes, it's one thing, but it's the same thing. Then sometimes God is saying to us, just move from it. Because unless He builds it, the house, unless He builds it, we're going to be laboring in vain to try to keep it together. So sometimes when things happen, guys, let us just give God the glory and move on, all right? Don't sit there trying to fix something that is unfixable. It cannot be fixed. So just keep going, Go ahead with no malice, no hatefulness, nothing. But just go. Just go. Just go. So that's what I had to say tonight, guys. Not a long message, right? 18 minutes. That's a long one. That's a long one. But again, guys, should it be Jamaica, no problem, man? Because listen to me, man. There are a lot of problems. A lot of problems. But I think I like if we say Jamaica, more patience, man, or something like that, because we need to have patience. We need to have to understand the people who are the servers, the people who are giving services, and understand where they are, what they have to work with. It's a lot. It's a lot. The one thing I can tell you, that when you go into these buildings, they are cool. They are so cool. I can sit in there, I'll sit in there and wait, because they're not hot and bothered. They're nice and cool. So, make it a great day. Guys, I love you. I appreciate all of you. This is your girl, Miss Bev, and I'm just saying I'm going to sign off now. Um, and just hope that all of you, wherever you are, that God will provide some more prosperity for you, that He will open another door for you, and that, that your needs will be supplied. Just never give up. Just hang in there, and those of you wishing to come home and you're not sure what to do or how to do it, just pray to God and ask Him for guidance, and He will help you if that's what He wants you to do. Remember, God puts us where He wants us to be, and He gives us what He wants us to have. Don't forget that. Sometimes, we're fighting losing battles. Remember, unless He builds it, then we labor in vain. So ask Him to guide, and start putting things together and researching things and having your head on your bodies. Don't, one of the things I'm begging you, don't wait to be filthy, like you're going to have how much thousand in the bank and don't do that. A lot of people, a lot of stories are out there where people wait for all these unnecessary things and they never get to enjoy even one day of it. So listen to me. Pray to God, follow your heart, and enjoy the fruits of your labor. You hear me? Just enjoy them. Can't be good, be careful, walk good, do good, live good. And again, is it Jamaica, no problem, man? Or Jamaica, be patient, man? Take care of yourself. Leave me your thought in the comments. I will look forward to them. Bye.